I don't shy away from debate. I thrive on conflict. I like people who disagree with me. I like it when people have the courage to stand up for what they believe, even if I disagree. And I get into debates online all the time, especially with people who are of the left, because communism is a totalitarian, oppressive, tyrannical concept, socialism, fascism, and with people who are Muslim, because Islam is also a totalitarian, tyrannical, globalist movement as well. And we've been fighting, and what I mean by we, I mean the West have been fighting Islamic beliefs and the Islamic influences for 1,000 years. All you have to do is look at the Crusades. Now in Europe, you have a mass influx of Muslims all over the continent. In fact, the number one name born among male children in Britain for the last, 5 or 6 years has been the name Mohammad, which should scare a lot of people because Islam is demonic. The reason that it's making inroads into the Christian world is because the Christian world is no longer Christian. We don't even believe in Christianity. We don't embrace Christianity. We're completely apathetic. And at one time there were people who believed it enough to get on a horse, march 1,000 miles, and fight to their death to defend their lands. Nowadays, there's complete apathy, right? People are secular humanists by default, because when they come up through the public educational systems, not just in the United States but also in England, they're completely ignorant of all beliefs, not just of Christianity, but of all religions. They don't even understand what they believe. And when you don't know what you believe, there's no way you can defend it. Let me say that again. When you don't know what you believe, you cannot defend it. And so Christians, they're told things all the time like, oh, Islam believes in Jesus. And people are like, oh, okay. Well, then I guess it's okay then. They don't understand that it's a completely different Jesus. It's just like Mormonism. It's a completely different Jesus, right? People are redefining the Jesus of the Bible. They're putting in their own interpretations, or that of Mohammad, who was a deplorable, sadistic, pederast, pedophilic, horrible, horrible person. And yet people follow that. They follow him. They follow him for 1,000 years. To my mind, that's because there's only one force behind that could get people to abandon reason. Because really, when you embrace Islam, you cannot say that Muhammad was a great prophet. He wasn't even a good man. He was a sadist. He used to have, when he would conquer cities, he would have people torn apart by camels right in front of him for his own delight. He married a 6-year-old little girl named Aisha, and he had sex with her at the age of 9. She was barren because he destroyed her womb, right? He had black slaves. Where are all the people that decry slavery? And they're all like, they're on board with this? He dehumanized people. He decapitated people. He hurt people, right? He would change his word at a whim to suit his own sexual desires, right? First he says, oh, 1 woman. No, 2 women. Now it's 4 women. What age? It doesn't matter. What age? Whatever age suited him. This guy, and he would have fits. He had demonic fits before he would have pronounced something that would be law, that would be part of Sharia law. And nobody cares about the history of that. Nobody has the courage to say that. Everybody's afraid. Right? Everybody's afraid of conflict. Everybody's afraid of debate. Everybody's, oh, you might offend somebody. So what? When is truth going to be more valuable than your feelings? When is truth going to be more valuable than your safety? When is truth going to be something that you're willing to die for? Because if you don't stand up for truth, then you will be railroaded. You will be run over. You won't have salvation. You won't even have peace in our time. Your families will be in slavery.